So, you understand I'm not here for videos, right? You understand that there's corruption in this place, right? And you're being a part of it.
Okay.
I'll sign these. I'm not getting them notarized. I'll sign them right in front of you if you want.
That's fine.
There's 7 against Sheriff Templeton. There's 1 against Lewis Bonds for lying in his report.
Okay.
And I also, since nobody else will come out, I have questions about... Hold on. I have questions about this, because see how my name and address is on it, right?
Okay.
Right. I blocked it out because I showed people. And
I don't know what that is.
Listen to me though, listen. In the envelope, I got 2 pieces of paper. One of it, which was supposed to be anonymous, and they later added my phone number to it, right? And sent it to my house with one that was not anonymous. So they failed to comply with the anonymous one. And they also wrote my phone number on there, I believe, in an intimidation attempt. Is what I believe. I tried to call the undersheriff about this, I believe, last Thursday, after I got these, and never received a call back.
They sent the letter to you? How's that intimidating you? You know your phone number.
Are you kidding me? No, listen. Listen to me.
Okay.
This one was supposed to be in here. This was supposed to be emailed to me separate on my Accountability Angel email. So whether or not they knew, just like how if you saw me going in filing an anonymous complaint, you'd recognize me, right? But I would expect you to not blast my information on the papers when you're not supposed to. We're supposed to be allowed to file anonymous FOIAs. Not have them taunt you by sending them to your house and later adding your phone number. Which they provided a copy for me.
FOIA, so I don't know the rules.
But you gotta learn the rules. Your FOIA lady
we have a FOIA person.
She doesn't know the rules either, Woolford.
That's not my job.
But do you understand that that needs to be looked into, because somebody could sue you guys for failure to comply with the FOIAs, right? Same with the whole anonymous thing to begin with. I didn't want to argue it with you because I wasn't 100%, but I double checked it, and you can do them anonymously. And every time,
I think after you came the last time, I think we did too, and I think you are correct on that.
I am, and that's a big fine for. I mean, it doesn't matter because it don't come out of your guys' pockets, but it does. You know what I mean? It does matter. And every time,
everybody learns stuff all the time. We're always learning.
Well, yeah, and also, so I don't know if you recall, but I was taunted when I was trying to file a complaint like a month ago. Well, they told me that it was probably a lawyer.
You're taunted and how? I don't know.
I now believe. I thought it was one of you guys, right? But it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the state's attorney's lawyers that just locked me out of there and wouldn't even listen to what I had to say, because the state police told me to go over there and file some with them because you guys were refusing to take them, and I felt uncomfortable handing them to somebody that is involved in the complaints I have. You understand? And they wouldn't tell. Jim was too busy playing the music, which all that does, they won't take down my video. They just won't pay me for it. You know, that's all that is. You think I got paid in the beginning? No. All right. So anyway, he's ridiculous with that, but he's trying to interfere with my journalism when he does that. And you guys doing things together is a felony because it's conspiring to deprive me of my rights, which is why every one of those complaints against Templeton is for conspiring to do so.
Okay. Like I said, that's your right.
Yeah, but I also want her...
I'm not going to comment one way or the other on any of this stuff.
Yeah, but, you know, this is something that everybody should kind of have an idea about. I get they don't pay you, but that's ridiculous, and he's trying to ruin my story. And I'm just here...
What exactly is your story? I guess that's the part I'm missing. Your story is you come in here and your video recording people.
No, I just bring it with me to do my business.
And all your business is filing complaints.
That's because they won't allow me in to gather matters of public interest. And this is a little small. This is a boring little building. You know what I mean?
It is a terrible.
There's nothing good in
here.
here.
It seems to be a place that you like to come to.
It's the place I have to keep coming because I have to file the FOIAs and the complaints here, right? Do I not?
Well, I guess if you weren't.
And there just keeps, and then I go down to the other court. It doesn't. I shouldn't be treated this way because it's my right to do this. I'm a journalist. I'm working on my stories, and if I want to go in there and video record while I tell on someone for beating me up, while I tell on somebody for whatever, while I get my FOIAs, any of that, it's completely illegal and it's protected. And that right there, did you look this up? Because I made sure I stopped and I Googled it right away because I was like, let me check what that was. And all it says is the sheriff's in charge of the building, but the sheriff can't have these unconstitutional orders without something to back it up.
Well,
you know, he's trying to skirt around it because he knows
the state of Illinois does not allow video recording of courtrooms. And
it's not courtrooms, though. It's up to them.
Right
No. in the public areas. I never once tried to go in that courtroom, did I? And you know what? The only time I was ever allowed in this building.
You can't record in a circle without getting that courtroom.
But that's on them to create the privacy.
No,
it is.
They don't allow.
Please look. Please look. Yeah. It's on you guys to create your own privacy for the public to not view things. Just like how if you had a sexual assault victim and you didn't want me seeing her name, you'd have to turn that paper and cover it or whatever. You know, it's just how it is. I hope you look into that, and because I think, honestly, I think you probably are a decent person to try to do the right thing, but you really got me confused with this today. But I think it's your sheriff pulled something. You know what?
I don't exactly know what's confusing.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me, but your sheriff pulled something because every one of you had some nasty little demeanor, and I think he's at the root of it. And I think he knows that he's probably going to get himself in serious trouble.
What's the nasty demeanor? I don't know what it was. I came out looking for you.
I don't know. You're always kind of easygoing, so I was
normally easygoing.
Here's your complaint
Normally
forms,
easygoing.
and then here's the FOIA request. But I do have to advise this to you, just so you know, if they are for anything with the jail, you do have to get those FOIA forms at the jail because they're different than these ones.
Perfect. You know, you guys should really make sure the jail staff knows that too, because they've kind of ran me back and forth like 4 different times. I'm sure they didn't mean to, but good.
If you do need them for the jail, they do have the forms there.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Now, why is it that Sergeant Dyke allowed me in here twice now? But
You're after business hours.
So if it's after business hours, it doesn't matter if I record the courtroom.
Well, you have they absolutely don't want you upstairs. There's no reason for you to be upstairs. But coming into this building here, we don't stop anybody in the after hours.
Oh, you let me go upstairs too. But so
you probably shouldn't have. But
well,
you did.
There's no signs,
okay,
right?
So you did. You got away with that one. So what?
I didn't get away with it. I was doing nothing wrong. I'm a law-abiding citizen. You probably looked. I don't sit there and get arrested every day of the week, do I? I don't get tickets, none of it. And even if I did, I have rights, and I expect them to be respected. You know, the sheriff's, that's wrong.
No.
That's wrong.
After hours, you're here for police business only. You know, whatever you have here, upstairs you had no business.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, though. Do you understand that?
So you
Every time I come here, though.
Coming in and walking around inside the building anywhere you want to is not allowed.
Hey, he said, well, whatever you want to do. So I did.
And after that is the sheriff's office. So.
Well, they let me.
I know you should.
Yeah, it was over. They gotta rope it off or something. So.
Well, I just told you you shouldn't have been upstairs. You could have been downstairs. That's fine.
But they couldn't have done anything because I wasn't unlawfully up there, right?
Yep.
I
mean, if you had to me, that's like somebody that's got no business here, and I would make you leave.
Well, do you understand, though, that when you're recording for a story, though, that is your business, because I'm a journalist, just as if I was writing it down or anything else, or coloring, or, you know what I mean?
But
that's a part of the business, and even...
Your journalism doesn't allow you to do things that normal people can't
do. But
just
normal
walk in
people
and
can...
walk around in the building.
Normal people can come in and check out the building that their tax dollars pay for, correct? Because you guys did tell me it was Judge Ryan, and I went there, and the court administrator lady, I have her on film, saying there's absolutely no order for that.
No order for what?
For nobody coming in here with a cell phone or a camera. And that was about a week ago is when I went there, and she confirmed it.
That's where this came from. It didn't come from us. So.
What?
The posting the no cell phones.
Do you understand that this says that it's ordered by the LaSalle County Sheriff Woolford, right?
Sheriff's order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the other post? What do you mean? That? Or what? I'm confused. Those other signs came from him, from the Judge Ryan?
It was ordered in the beginning. He doesn't want cell phones in the courthouse. He was told,
Can I ask?
To us, but as far as him posting it, he hasn't posted it.
Now, if I wanted to...
So then he said the sheriff is in charge of the courthouse, and the sheriff says no, so there it is. That's the order. And if it's wrong, then you get your attorneys to make it.
That's the thing. You know that you guys have endless LaSalle County taxpayers' dollars. Now, I have my own dollars, which is fine. I can still take you, but listen.
If you're right,
I am right. I am right.
Okay, then
I don't want to sue you guys, but I will.
Somebody pro bono who can make it.
Oh, don't worry about that. We're already on this.
Well, I'm
but
just telling you, if you're right, you're right.
I'm right.
Right now, the sheriff says no.
Okay, so
and you have to understand this. All these people work for the sheriff. They're bound by what the sheriff says.
I understand that, and that's why
that you cannot come in there recording your cell phone. You put the cell phone back. You can come in there.
That's right. On those complaints, I noted people's names that did things, including you. But I made the complaint itself on Templeton because he's in charge of everyone. You know.